Kahalal Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, bringing you this article on pestilence, because you got the ice caps in the Arctic, they're melting, and apart from the ice caps melting and them contributing to rising sea levels and also changes in temperature in the world's current, right? You have and which contributes to fluctuations in weather patterns, But apart from that, with that being said, you have hidden bacteria and viruses, and fungi, spores, all kinds of deadly microscopic life forms that remain frozen in the ice, and when the ice melts, they continue because they can survive extreme temperatures. These microscopic organisms, bacteria, viruses, they can survive extreme temperatures. So they're frozen in the ice and they can survive for decades, even hundreds of years. Then when the ice melts, they get released into the atmosphere. They contaminate the land, the animals, and then if you eat those animals, right? Those animals that eat those animals, they become infected, and humans will eat those animals, and then we become infected, or we consume the water or breathe in the air. It can spread through multitude of ways, So the ice caps in the Arctic, they're melting at a rapid rate, and they've been melting, at a rapid rate, and this is all part of the changes that's happening on the earth. That's why for all you idiots that say that we got 10, 20, 30 more years in this hell, in this wicked ass kingdom, is bullshit, because the earth is dying. Here it is, the earth is dying, and you still believing in these damn politicians thinking that they're going to fix this damn thing. They're not going to fix a damn thing, because in order for this earth to heal, a lot of this entire corrupt system has to be destroyed, which is what we pray for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai to come already, let the missiles rain to cleanse this damn wicked kingdom through fire, and then so the whole world can get put in order. Here it is, this article from naturalnews.com. And I'll post a link. It says, it's titled, Arctic Circles Melting Ice is Resurrecting Horrifying Diseases Unseen for Decades. All right. And if we read down in the article real quick, it says, as ice that has been around for thousands of years melts due to shifts in weather patterns, there is concern among some scientists that viruses and diseases that have been frozen in time may be about to make a deadly comeback. Now, why is that to be a concern? Because how when you travel to different countries, you're not supposed to drink the water in that country. Why? Because your immune system, what your immune system is made up of primarily your intestines, right? Your gut flora, and you have probiotics in your gut, basically good bacteria that your body is used to and your body copes with, and it keeps you healthy. And wherever you are around the world, you're exposed to, bacteria, viruses, microbes, fungi, whatever it may be in that area, you're exposed to that in the food, in the air, in the water. So if you go somewhere else in the world and drink that water, you're not used to the bacteria that is present in that region. So that's going to make you sick. But now you got these deadly viruses that have been frozen for hundreds of years, thousands of years, and then they get released. What's going to happen is going to cause a lot of death, especially these damn devils that, they hunt their game, and then they want to eat their food all bloody. They don't cook their meat. They want to be eating their food rare and medium rare and shit with the blood still in it. So these devils, they get sick. They're coughing all up because these devils, they got bad hygiene, and they're fucking disgusting. They cough everywhere, wipe their boogers. They don't wash their hands. They shake everybody's hands. You know what I'm saying? So diseases spread easy, especially through bad hygiene, and then there's a lot more people right now on the planet. Like, there's a lot more people, but it's not so much that the world is crowded, is that we live in crowded areas. We live very crowded. A lot of the land is uninhabited. So we live within close proximity to each other. We interact with each other. And as a new pestilence gets released, which is really through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, the shit spreads. You know, the second paragraph says, as reported by Vice News, a recent zombie anthrax outbreak was unleashed lately when centuries-old permafrost melted, killing 2,300 reindeer, causing dozens of people to be hospitalized and even killing a child in northern Siberia. An incident which may be a prelude to many more to come. All right, a prelude to many more to come, because it's only going to get worse. Obviously, the shit is going to keep melting, you know, and it's not just the polar ice caps melting. You got deadly bacteria and all kinds of diseases and viruses that are in the earth, you know, and as these idiots, you know, these devils, they're uprooting trees and chopping down trees to clear land. You know, those bacteria and those viruses, they become airborne, you know, and then, you know, the life around it, they get infected. It says the super deadly bacteria was unleashed after an anthrax-infected reindeer carcass that had been locked in permafrost for 75 years began to thaw following record high summer temperatures in the area. Okay, record high summer temperatures because, you know, the weather's bugged out. Me and my big brother was talking about it the other day. In certain parts of the world, it's cold as hell when it's usually not that cold. Certain parts of the world, hot as hell when it's not that hot. Like right now, I mean, today the temperature dropped, you know what I'm saying? But all week it's been pretty warm. You know what I'm saying? You've been seeing people outside in t-shirts. But then week before it was cold as hell. And, it, you know, by this time it's supposed to already be cold. It's, you know, the end of November. It's supposed to, you know, we're supposed to be in North Faces already. You know, but, you know, here people walking around in long sleeve t-shirts like it's nothing. All right. And it says Vice News, quoting a Siberian news source, said that the rate at which the permafrost melted this past summer was 3 times faster than normal. Okay. You know, so there's changes in nature, there's changes on Earth. You know, these hidden bacterias and viruses, you know, that have been dormant, that people's immune systems, you know, are not used to. They're being released. And on top of that, people's immune systems is already weak, you know, because these bodies are weak as hell. We're in a fragile state. And on top of that, the majority of people are zombies. They don't take care of themselves, you know. So there's going to be a lot of pestilence. There's going to be a lot of sickness. You know, everything is just contaminated. You know, that's why this world is done. You know, these prophecies are coming to pass. There's nothing you can do to stop it. All your positive thinking is not going to stop this. You know, the roller coaster ride is already going down. And if you're on a roller coaster and you're thinking positive for that roller coaster to not go down, that roller coaster is going to go down. Your positive thoughts ain't going to stop that, you know, because you're not going to upset prophecy, you know. If that plane is going to crash into the floor and is meant to crash, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing you can do about it because it's all in the Lord's hands, you know. So this high horse that this world has been on, especially America, you know, you people are going to have a rude awakening. And it says in Luke 21:11, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilences. Okay, pestilences in diverse places, you know, which is happening now. And you're going to see the spread of disease. There's already earthquakes in diverse places. This because you see around, right? Another reason why we ain't got much longer. How you going to expect for you to be living peacefully 10, 20, 30 years when you got a high rate of earthquakes that hasn't happened ever? You know what I'm saying? The rate at which, as a matter of fact, there was recently, a few days ago, a massive earthquake in New Zealand with big ass tsunami waves. And that shit is just going to increase even more and more. And we got famines, you know, we got a shortage of food. You know, there's been a lot of food recalls on different crops because of deadly diseases. Cancer. All right, cancer. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. You got anything else to add, bro?
No. You said by 2020, they said 70% of people going to have cancer.
Yeah, 2020, 70%. The water, bro, that's a spirit. By 2020, 70% of people are going to have cancer. And there's more and more deadly diseases. The polar, you know, there's more not just the diseases that are hidden in the ice and in the earth, you know, but that these devils are creating in labs, you know. So yeah, we don't got no 20, 30 years, man, you know. And so just bringing that article out, so I came across this article, you know, and yeah, man, you know, I mean, we can only do our best, but ultimately is in the hands of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. You know, you pray to the Lord, you know, for the Spirit to quicken you, you know. So Kahalau Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, double honors to the elder apostles of GMS, and salutations to the brothers in the four corners of the earth. Shalom.